And welcome back to the next video. In today's video I will show you how to display banner ads as well as interstitial ads for your native iOS app. So let's get started. As you can see over here, I have created a native iOS app for Xcode. I will just quickly run it. By the time it is running, I will show you how you can install the dependency for this. So if you are using CocoaPods, you can use something like this, but I'm using Swift Package Manager, given that that is the thing which is recommended by Apple. So all you have to do is that you just have to copy this URL, then just go to file, add package dependencies, and here, okay, I don't know what this is. So here you just have to paste that URL. I have already done it, and here you can see I have already added the package to my project. So just paste that URL and click on enter, and it should add that dependency for you. So here you can see it has added all the dependency for me. Once those dependencies are added, so this is for manual download. So yeah, you have to add this Objective-C linker flag as well. Even though this is part of manual download, we need to add this. So what you will have to do is just go to your project. So go to build settings, select your targets, and just search for other linker flags, and here you can see I have added this -obgc. Similarly for my project as well, I have done this. Go to build settings. No, I have not done it for my project, sorry. So I have just done it for target. So that's what you need to do. Build settings and add -obgc. So be careful with this. I think the O is capital and the C is capital. Okay, so once that is done, if you see, I haven't added anything in my storyboard. So here you can see this is my app. This is a simple button, and here you can see at the bottom the banner ad has been displayed. Now I'm using the test IDs, that's why you are seeing this test mode. But I will show you in later on how to create production ad units as well. Currently for development, it is highly recommended to use test ad units, which Google themselves provides. And so this is a banner ad. Now here if I click on this particular button, it will show an interstitial ad to me. So here you can see this is an interstitial ad. Now also do remember, like the way I have coded this interstitial ad is that you will only able to see interstitial ad for one app session. So if you try to click on this button again, you won't see the interstitial ad. So if the user completely closes the app and comes back again, then if he clicks on the button, then he will be again able to see the interstitial ad. There is a way to show the interstitial ad multiple times for the same app session, but I'm not going into that. I want to keep this tutorial simple, that's why. Next, I haven't added anything in my storyboard. Everything is programmatic, and I'm using UIKit for this. So I have already told you this. Next, I will just show you the documentation, because these starting steps are similar for both banner as well as interstitial ads, so it doesn't really matter. Next, here you will have to add this key, as well as you will have to add this thing as well. Now there are multiple SK ad network identifiers. The reason is Google provides this selected third-party buyers as well. So I will just show you that. So if you are interested in selected third-party buyers, so the first one is of Google, which this one of Google, but the next one is from Akari, ad colony, and I don't know, FL India, Amazon. There are a lot of other things as well, so Meta. So if you want, you can add those as well, but I have kept it simple. I have only added it for Google. So if you now go to your info.plist, so go to add info.plist, and here you can see I have added this. So again, this is a test ID. Later on I will show you how to create a production app ID, and you will have to replace that. And here is this SK ad networks, and here you can see SK ad network identifier. I have only added the Google one, but if you want, you can add more stuff as well from the documentation. So here you can see they have given a lot of IDs. So now we have to initialize the mobile app SDK. So just go to your app delegate, and here you will have to import Google Ads, and here you will have to add this GAD mobile ads .share instance .start completion handler nil. Okay, so here you can just copy paste this. Now this step is similar up to this. It is similar for both banner and interstitial ad. Next, I will just show you how to implement a banner. So go to the documentation, and firstly what you will have to do is I will go to view controller, Okay, first you have to write this banner view. Okay, then this is like I'm initializing a normal UI button and displaying at the center of screen, and on click of it I'm calling this method called button tap. So nothing much, this will be only used for interstitial. Now here I'm initializing our banner view. Okay, and the size is GD ad size banner. There are different size of banners, ad size of banners as well, so depends on you. So here you can see the banner size section on what kind of size you want. So here you can refer to all the size, and these are the size endpoints. Okay, and here I have just copy pasted everything from that documentation. So here it will make sure we are laying out our banner view at the bottom of the screen. So here you can see so I'm initializing our banner view, and I have added this code as well. Okay, next we have to configure our GAD banner view as well. So we are defining our ad unit. Again, this is a test ad unit. Later on I will show you how to create a production ad unit as well. So if you go over here, I have assigned this ad unit, as well as I have set the delegate as self as well, and here you can see I'm implementing the GAD banner view delegate. Okay, and I am also setting the root view controller to self over here. So if you see we are setting the root view controller to self as well. Now if you want to listen to these ad events, that's why we are implementing this GAD banner view delegate and setting the delegate to self. So if you see at the bottom, I have implemented like I have overridden all these methods, and for now I am just console logging, but you can do a better job than me. Like if you are interested in these events, you can display appropriate UIs or messages to the user. And if you see, I'm calling this, once we have received the ad, then only I'm calling this add banner view to view, then only the ad is been displayed. I'm not calling it inside view dot load. So yeah, that's it. So here it says that calls it inside the over here. Now if you want some animation and other things, you can have a look at the documentation. Next is for interstitial ad. So for interstitial ad, first you have to initialize your interstitial ad. So here you can see I have initialized interstitial ad. Next we also need to create a GAD request, and again this is a test ID. I will show you how to create a production ID as well. So here you can see I have created this let request as well as and I am setting our interstitial ad to the ad which we get once we load the interstitial ad. And next I am also implementing this GAD full screen control delegate. So over here you can see, and I'm just once we do that, we can override all these methods. So depending on, if you are curious, you can handle this callbacks as well. So here you can see these are all the methods that has been overridden. Next on the button click, I'm first checking if the interstitial is not equal to null, then only present it, because the interstitial and banner ad does take some time to load, maybe 2 to 3 seconds or even more depending on the user's network. So be careful with that. And if you see inside the button click, I'm displaying it something like this. If you again want to display the ad on the button click in the same session, then you will have to reload it again using something like this, but I'm not going into that because again that would take a lot of time. Now I will show you how to create a production ad unit. But one thing which I want to tell you guys, before creating a production ad unit, only use this production ad units once you are ready for production, like deploying it to Play Store or App Store, because if you try to replace it now while in testing, and if you someone from your testers group, or you try to press this ad continuously, you might get blocked. Google admob might block you. So yeah, be careful with that. Don't try to click on your own ads, and only replace this app ID when you are trying to deploy it to App Store. So yeah, which we have to do is we have to link our iOS app to admob. So what you will have to do is you will have to go to Google admob, and then again search for apps. You can click on add app. Platform iOS is the app listed on Play Store. So depending on, so my app is not listed, so I will just click on no, click continue. I'll just give my app some name, iOS first. Okay, and here I will click on add app. Then what you will have to do is so this once you create your app, it takes some time to review. So once you create ad unit from this Google AdMob, it won't be immediately available for your iOS app. It will take some time. So yeah, have some patience and come back to this Google AdMob after a few days, and that might be available to you. Also, you have to deploy your app to Play Store and App Store. So I will also show you how to link that as well. So first you will have to create on ad unit. So first I'll select banner, and here you can give some any name. So I will just give iOS first banner. I'll click on create ad unit, and here you can see I have got this Google mobile ads SDK like app ID as well as this ad unit ID. So you have to replace this within your code. So wherever we were using test ID, make sure you replace this within your code. Only for production purpose. For development, I would highly suggest you sticking with those test units. So click on done. So you can replace this within your code. I'll also show you how to add interstitial ads. So just click on select. I'll just name this as interstitial. Okay, I'll create ad unit, and here you can see these are being generated like the app ID as well as the ad unit ID for interstitial. So done. So next, if you want to link your app, just go to app settings, and here you can click on add, and here you can search your app by name, developer name, or store ID, or app URL. So and that's how you can link your this app which you have created on AdMob to your App Store app. So yeah, that's it for iOS.